Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Lump Dog, the commissioner, Pimps Plays and Hustlers Fantasy Football League. Man, 13 years and running. Man, once again, here I am doing the commish week number 8. We had some crazy games go down this week, man. We still have an owner that's locked out, can't make any free agent pickups, locked out from making any trades. He did get on the boards last week and gave an explanation to what's going on, but didn't offer anything that he was doing to try to make it better. Instead, asked how he can make it up. I would say, Sac Valley players, the best way you can make this up is just get a payment in, get unlocked. That's probably the best thing you could do right about now. So, luckily, your 2 losses are over for your inactive players, but the longer you wait, I think the longer it's going to be harder for you to be invited back next year. So, you might want to get that payment in ASAP. Big trade went down this week. Yours truly, the Collar Poppin' Pimps, traded Punch a Clown Lump, traded away Doug Martin and Jason Witten, sold high on those 2 for Matt Ryan and Vernon Davis. So I like it. I got Julio, so now I got the Ryan Julio thing. 289ers, I don't know what your problem is. I've offered this guy Eli Manning, and I'm trying to just get one of the running backs, either Chris Johnson or Willis McGahee or Jamal Charles. I do have Peyton Hillis. I did offer him Peyton Hillis and Eli for either McGahee or Chris Johnson. The guy doesn't want to make a trade for Eli Manning. He thinks that Brandon Whedon and Matt Hasselbeck are good enough to get him a championship. I don't know about the rest of you guys out there. I know most of the fantasy world would say you're crazy. How would you even think that? Tries to shoot me a private message or a message a day that Eli only averages 17 points a week. Well, being that this is Luke's boy, I had to go make sure he knew what he was talking about, because Luke and maybe a lot of his minions like to just pull numbers out of their ass and not check. Well, it turns out to be that Eli's actually averaging 25 points a week, not 17. So he's actually doing a lot better than any one of the quarterbacks or running backs that I'm trying to trade for. But whatever, he doesn't want him. So when you have Victor Cruz, I think Eli Manning would be probably your number 1 guy that you would want to get on your, other than Aaron Rodgers, obviously, or something like that, Breeze. But I mean, the most tradable quarterback that you would probably want to get is Eli. But is what it is. We got 1 week left until the trading deadline, so do remember that. Trading deadline is next Sunday. So once games start next Sunday, or I should say, Sunday or Thursday if your guys are playing Thursday of next week, you got to get those trades done. After Thursday's games, those players are locked in, and after Sunday's games, those players are all locked. So no more trading after Sunday, so make sure you get all your rosters, geared up for the playoff run here. We only do have 5 weeks left in the regular season, so... With that being said, let's get into this week's games. In the first game, we had URSO get the 1-point win over A-Team, 97-96. USRO, again, not over 100 points. Only needed 10 points from Akers. Couldn't get it to get over 100. Hasn't scored over 100 points all week or all year. But definitely still pulling out those lucky wins. Led on his team by the Packers D with 19. 18 from Lynch, 16 from Bradford, which was the biggest Bagaki start. He started Bradford over Stafford, took Stafford with the number 3 pick over Breeze, but sits him against, who did the Lions play last week? The Seahawks. So Saddam scores 45 on his bench, didn't cost him the win, but was a pretty Bagaki start. 15 from Harden and 12 from Givens. A-Team led on his team by 27 from Gronkowski, 14 from Lloyd, and 17 from Newton. In the next game, we had Any Given Sunday take out Papa's Rat Pack 102-87. Any Given Sunday led on his team by Roma with 29 points, 14 from McFadden, 12 from Jimmy Graham, and 16 from the Bears defense. Wow, the Bears defense scored under 20. I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, which, by the way... There you go. Happy Halloween, everyone. Forgot to do that. Happy Halloween. So, so he had 16 from the Bears D. Can't believe the Bears D scored under 20. Papa's Rat Pack, Drew Brees with 23, 15 from Forte, and 13 from the Patriots defense. In the next game, we had the Haters take out the Sac Valley Players, 123-74. Haters 44 from Brady. There you go. There's your elite player. Finally, Brady shows up. You get those big points. I hope you're happy now. Stop bitching about the scoring changes. Next time, show up to the rules meeting. Then you can bitch. But if you can't make a league meeting, you can't bitch about the rules that were passed when you weren't there to vote on them. 19 from Ridley, 11 from Sproles, and 29 from the Dolphins D. Robert Griffin, the third on Sac Valley players, was 17. 16 from Decker, 10 from Randy Moss, and 13 from Bryant. 0 from Fred Jackson, and 0 from Gresham because he's starting inactive players because he's locked out. Still locked out. Oh, how can I make it up? Well, get a payment in. All right, in the next game, we had the Mollywhoppers take out the 289ers, 98-92. Mollywops led on his team by Aaron Rodgers with 21, 20 from Trent Richardson, 20 from Demaryius Thomas, 10 from Prater, and 10 from the Seahawks defense. 289ers had, led on his team by 32 from the Giants D, 14 from Janikowski, 12 from Steve Smith, 10 from Chris Johnson, and 10 from Heath Miller. The next game we had Patty's Playboys take Puncher Clown Lump 130-64. Ouch, 64 with a full squad. I think that's the new low for the season. Patty's Playboys led on his team by Manning with 38, 17 from Peterson, AP, 18 from McCoy, 15 from Demarius Moore, who's had a pretty good season, man. He's been one of the better fantasy wide receivers this year. Been pretty solid. 21 from the 49ers D, 32 from Big Ben Roethlisberger for Puncher Clown Lump, and 12 from Cecil Shorts, and the Vikings D. Been riding that Vikings D, the Big Bagaki Goose Egg 0. And then in the last game, hold on, let me put on my other hat, my weekly winner. Yay! You know, I Barney leaned. Barney lean, just Barney leaning. Since I know you're such a square pants, you don't know nothing about no Barney leaning. Here's a little lesson for you.
I just let my body sway to the side. It's all good cause the girls know that I be fly. And I be on one, acting like a fool. If y'all wanna join in, y'all can do it too. Feel me? Kinda like a zombie. This is shit right here, yeah, that's on me. Y'all ain't gotta focus. Put a curve in your back, scoliosis. Changing the game like Nintendo, then you let your limbs go. Lean back, like you're doing limbo. Hang down from your neck, like a chain. Look at Betty, her arms are like spaghetti. Feel me? They say I move kinda lifeless, but I don't care cause I know you wanna try this. And I be at the party all day, so clean. Can you Bernie lean? 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 I can Bernie lean. I can Bernie lean. I can Bernie lean. Watch me Bernie lean. Can you Bernie lean? Can you Bernie lean? Can you Bernie lean? Can you Bernie lean? I can Bernie lean. I can Bernie lean. I can Bernie lean. Watch me Bernie lean.
Get my Dougie on. All over the Juggernauts. That's right. Won the weekly against his punk ass. Trying to talk all that shit. Sent him to the cellar all by himself. Gave him his 6th loss of the season. Anyway, got the win 135-61. Just mollywopped his ass. Led on my team by the Dougie Martin. After traded him high after this game, though. 34 points. I don't think he'll do that again this season. But I do like him. I didn't really want to trade him, but wanted to go for that combo with Julio and Matt Ryan. Julio Jones with 20. 14 from Austin, 17 from Witten, 19 from Lawrence Tynes, and then 12 from the Falcons D. Eli Manning with 9 points. Ouch. Juggernauts, really nothing to talk about here. Broncos D 11 and Phillip Rivers, Broncos 10. That's all the points he got out of his, only double-digit points he got all season. Why is this hair? This is the Zach Hoffman C-cut right now that I got going on. C-cut, but it's got, Fetty flying out of it, so it's all good. Anyway, so there's week 8, the Pimps, Players, and Hustlers League. Man, I'll be back next week, week 9, go down, break through the games. Hopefully I can get a guest up in here, man. Trying to talk to some of these owners, see if someone can slide through. But anyway, good luck to everyone out there in week 9. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Can you Bernie Lane? Can you Bernie Lane? Can you Bernie Lane? Can you Bernie Lane? I can Bernie Lane. I can Bernie Lane. I can Bernie Lane. Watch me Bernie Lane. I did my Bernie Lane inside a Walgreens. Seen a cute girl with a nose ring. She said you're Bernie mean. Oh, you think my Bernie mean? Well, let me show you. Show you. First you let your back slip, then you let your arms loose. I'm going U-Haul with this new move. I'ma burn it till I die. See them looking with their eyes. Make my arms twist like curly fries. They said, D, you a fool kid. Now they say, D, you the coolest.
You like the man on the cool